Turning to state headlines right now, Senate Bill 1, also known as the Elections Bill, is one step closer to the governor's desk for his signature. This is the piece of legislation that moved House Democrats to head to Washington, D.C. to break quorum. Both the House and Senate took the final vote, approving the conference committee version of Senate Bill 1 today. Among other things, the bill bans 24-hour voting, drive-through voting, and makes it a crime for elections officials to send out mail-in ballot applications unless a voter requests it. The governor is expected to sign the bill into law.
And tomorrow will be a big day in Texas as a host of new bills, which began as ideas, will now become law. Mike Glaspia joins us tonight with a closer look at a few that you may have not known about. Mike?
666. Yeah, that's the number of new laws that will be on the books for Texans tomorrow, and it kind of makes you wonder, couldn't they have maybe come up with one more or maybe gotten by with one less? Either way, it's a lot to chew on and probably includes some new rules that may have escaped your notice. There is a good chance that you and I will notice at least some of the new laws Texans will now be living under. For instance, beer and wine sales will now be allowed on Sundays beginning at 10 a.m. instead of noon, giving you a chance to stock up before the football game. And speaking of sports, the Star-Spangled Banner Protection Act will require professional teams that have contracts with the state to play our national anthem prior to the start of every game. In education, the number of students allowed in any pre-kindergarten class will be reduced, with a cap now set at 22. That's the same maximum size that applies to other elementary school grades. Texas will also join a handful of other states in banning the teaching of what has been called critical race theory. Some new items under the heading of law enforcement include police officers being required to keep their body-worn cameras on during any part of an investigation. Officers are prohibited from using chokeholds or excessive force during arrests unless necessary to prevent injury to themselves or a bystander. And a Texas active shooter alert system is being created to send a phone notification to anyone near an active shooting scene. Other laws of note include the expanded use and dosage of doctor-prescribed medical marijuana for those who are dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder and cancer patients, among others. Texas is also charting new legal territory as we become the first state to make paying for sex a felony. Now, of course, the law that you have probably heard the most about is the one that gives anyone over 21 who is legally allowed to own a gun the right to carry it openly without a permit or training. Texas joins 19 other states with a similar law.